Hi, and welcome back to the Heal the Divide Awakenings mini-series, in which we examine the narratives of people during COVID times and what they reveal about us and the times we're in. So I run a CEO group, and I've run CEO groups for years and years now, 16 years. And one of the things that we do, that I've always done with my CEO groups, is we have check-ins at the beginning to share with each other how we're doing. And we do a check-in of how we're doing on a scale of 1 to 10, personally, professionally, and kind of relationally, right? Relationships in our lives. We've carved those out separately. And what I noticed in the virtual CEO roundtable group meeting we had this last week is how bifurcated people's responses were in their check-ins. Like how many of them would say, well, personally, I'm a 2 and a 9, or professionally, I'm a 1 and a 7. And what they were saying is that they were experiencing their lives in these kind of stark extremes, where there's some things that were really good and pleasant, positive, and then some things that were really kind of distressing. And both were true, and it helped me realize that, like, just the paradoxical nature of life, right? And the nature of a paradox is we can have two things that seem contradictory and both are true. And that's what I'm hearing so much of right now, is people saying, well, gosh, it's so hard working from home and being around in the same place for so much of the time and not going out, and that's hard. But oh my gosh, my time with family's been so precious, and I've gotten closer to my spouse or my kids, or whatever it is, these stark what seem like contrasts, and yet it's all true, right? And so kind of the story I'm making up about all of that is one of integration, of how we are seeing our lives not as like one thing. I think we humans have a tendency to want to expect or represent our lives as all one thing, all kind of positive and as expected, and all going in a certain direction. And I think that maybe life isn't that so much like that. That it's more paradoxical, more more complicated, right? More volatile than we would like it to be, I think. And that's what I'm really appreciating, I think, about what I'm hearing, is an embrace of the paradox that life is, an embrace of all the things, the distressing, the pleasant, the joys, the sorrow, the pain, the gain, the pleasure, the pain, like a recognition of all that is, and that it is all part of life. And it is ours to be with. Yeah. More wisdom coming from people in these COVID times. I'm so grateful for it. And I'm grateful for you. And I'd love to hear what's coming up for you.